BBC Radio 1 Extra. I'm Nadia J, and I am sat with an actual icon, a queen, somebody who's got me through good times, heartbreaks, someone who's expanded my vocabulary because I listen to her. Can we please make some noise for the Mariah Carey?
Thank you, darling.
You're so welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. You look amazing.
Well, you look gorgeous, gorgeous.
Thank you.
And gorgeous.
Thank you. 3 times. It's amazing to have you here. And, you know, at 1 Extra, we play new Mariah, we play old Mariah, we play in the middle Mariah. So this is huge for us to be able to sit down and talk to you. And I think we should start with the fact that you are, of course, someone who has transcended time, but we have new music, Mariah.
We do have music.
This is you're not sitting down for anybody. I mean, you are right now, but you're on our necks. So let's talk about the new album.
Okay.
We'll start with the fact that, you know, it's due out the end of September. Mm-hmm. And you have been dropping, you know, little gems here and there.
Yes.
What does this album mean to you?
It's such an incredible feeling to be putting out this album, to be doing new music, because I just hadn't in so long. And when I started working on you know, the project, I was like, we can actually do an album. So I had 4 songs, then I had 5, then it gradually got to a place where I was like, oh, we're putting out an album.
Okay. So it wasn't even on purpose?
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't like, oh, and then on such and such a date, we'll do an album. But no, it wasn't.
Okay. So talk to me about the name. It's called Here for It All. Mm-hmm. What are we taking? What are we here for? Why
We're
have we
here
called it
for it all. It's one of my favorite songs on the album. And so I decided to name the album after it because it's sort of like, it's a ballad, but then it goes into a couple different places. You know, kind of, there's a gospel-y moment. There's kind of almost a jazzy moment. It's really my favorite. But I didn't think I could put it anywhere but the end. Okay. Because the way it goes off into these tangents at the end.
Okay. So we're doing multi-genre in one song.
Multi-genre.
Literally Here for It All.
Here for it
Is there dancehall in there? Is there any like random genres that we should be aware of?
No, we've got enough of other genres earlier on. But no, that one, it just, I loved it so much. And I was like, people love to hear this.
And they got to wait right to the end to get it.
Yes.
Very smart. I love that. Okay, let's talk about new music. We actually played Sugar Sweet today.
Yay. Do you like it?
Not you and the girls. Like, I
Me
love
and
it.
the girls.
Because, you know, it's not something that I thought I'd be saying. Mm-hmm. Mariah Carey, Shenseea, Kehlani. Mm-hmm. Same song. Mm-hmm. So I really need to be a fly on the wall. I would like to know how and when this happened.
Well, I mean, first of all, I heard the girls on a song that is Sugar Sweet now, but when we were first, you know, working on it, and everybody that was around me were like, oh my gosh, if you put this out, this would be incredible. And so we met and we had just a great time together. It just felt right, like it was supposed to be.
I'm sorry, I'm fangirling because you, Kehlani, and Shenseea. Okay, here's the real question now, because I can imagine not everyone can get on a Mariah Carey song. So were there any like vocal tricks that the girls had to do, or was you already well versed in hearing Shenseea and Kehlani, or did you put them to the test a little bit?
No, I don't think I put them to the test because they sounded right. To me, they just felt right. They gave it an extra zhuzh that the song, it's not that it needed it, but it made the song like a little edgier, you know?
It worked. We love it. It sounds great. So obviously that's going to be on the album as well, which we're excited about. So you came back after 6 years with your single Type Dangerous, which is sampling Eric B.
And Rakim.
Right, and Rakim. Mm-hmm. And, you know, as somebody who's listened to you for plus 20 years, you are very much into, it seems like, when it comes to some collaborations, you know, you've worked with Missy and The Brat and Bone Thugs and, you know, Busta and
Jada.
Girl, Jada, like, that is one of my tunes, by the way. I won't sing it, let's not be embarrassing.
But
I want to know, is there some sort of love for hip hop, you know, in general for you?
Definitely. There's always been a love for hip hop, all the way back to before Eric B is president.
Mm-hmm.
But now when we did this record and sampled Eric B, you know, is president, it just made me so happy because that's like a childhood memory. And, you know, I couldn't even imagine that song without that sample. So
exciting. Is there any other collaborators, any other rappers that you're like, actually, I haven't worked with you?
There's a few.
Ooh.
They'd have to like me and see, you know.
I dare someone not to like you. Let me at them. But yeah, I guess it has to make sense, like musically.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, we're going to move on because actually I saw this video of Rihanna and I assume you've seen it because you were in the video.
The one I'm in. Okay. Yes.
For those that don't know, Rihanna is one of us, and she fangirl to fangirl extent, was at one of your concerts and asked you to sign a particular part of her body, which is, I hope she hasn't washed because I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
It was a permanent marker, but I'm quite sure she got it off there.
So what does that look like from your gaze? Because first of all, would you work with Rihanna? Is that something that could happen?
I love Rihanna, and I would definitely work with Rihanna.
Okay, good.
She's just one of those people that everybody loves.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine what you were thinking when you saw her in the crowd. Was you shocked?
No, she had me. I was in the crowd.
Yeah.
And then she was right there, and I was like, oh my gosh, Rihanna did come to the show. They weren't lying. And because people have been telling me all night, like, she was going to come.
Right.
And so she was like, sign my boobs.
Literally.
I don't know if she said it that way, but she said it a certain way. And I was like, really? You want me to do this? Okay. And so it happened.
Yeah. And that will be her claim to fame. She was so happy, and I felt like I was living through her, because I feel like it doesn't matter how famous you get. I would go to the front of a Mariah Carey concert and ask you to sign my boob. I won't do it today because, you know, we're trying to keep it prim. But that was just a moment that I wanted to share with everyone in case you haven't seen it. So let's talk about music, because like you said, you're in the studio, you're making music. Sometimes it becomes an album. Here we are today. Mm-hmm. But are there any deep cuts that you've made that you're like, you wish more people kind of, maybe not more people gave it the leverage it needed, but is there any deep cut of yours that you're like, this should have been a single?
There's a lot of songs that from the past that didn't get to see the light of day because it wasn't time for those type of songs. Like, people have those sad, forlorn, whatever songs now, but back then it wasn't like people really would want that. Like, I have a song called Petals, mm-hmm. and it's a very sad song. But again, it's not really made for when it came out, so it was just an album cut, and I never had any other hopes for it.
Right.
You know,
there's a couple, I think, for me. I think Breakdown has to be like,
Breakdown should have been a single.
Should have been a single.
Can you believe it? I mean, that was just the label at the time.
Yeah. And I just feel like sometimes I do want to break down and cry, and I actually need to have those songs so that I can still, and like you said, there was a time in the noughties where we were just in the club and we didn't really want to cry, and we're kind of going back to that now. Hence, you know, actually it leads me nicely to my next question about sampling, because, you know, Bryson Tiller also like interpolating your song in his song. I love that you did your own rendition as well at your concert.
Yes. Wait, how do you know that?
Oh, girl,
you know it all.
I'm just very into my music. So, you know, the moment I heard it, I already knew. So
I loved his version of his own song, and I loved my remake.
Your remake.
His remake.
Yes. If you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. Okay. Mariah's literally singing into Bryson Tiller Don't, into Shake It Off. It's just, and also I'm a DJ, so I feel like that's like a live mix for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be insulting.
No, it's great. It meant I get to flex. You were like, how do you know? I was like, well, actually. But also I'm just a big music lover in general. But what does that look like when people want to sample your music? What's the, you know, the process?
Well, someone will call me or call my crew and say, you know, so-and-so has sampled this, here, check it out. And or they won't say check it out, and then I'll say I need to check it out. Please, can I just see and listen? And yeah, then if it's really good, I'll be extremely happy. And if it's something that I don't really connect with, then I probably won't give let them sample it.
Yeah, let's not ruin the legacy now. But it's good. But I think that's pretty normal. I just think it's always nice to know, because sometimes you assume there's all different kind of hoops, or sometimes people just do it and they don't.
No,
speak.
they can't do that.
Yes, good. All right, okay. I'd like to know a question, especially about how you are and where you are now. How do you define what success looks like for you at this point?
Success looks like happiness for me at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the truth. That's something that you just have to feel it.
No notes. So we could have just had like a choir there at the back. Okay, so we're going to have to talk about the fact that it's not Christmas, but we need to know, how early is it before we all start deciding to press play on Christmas songs? I mean, this must be the bane of your life at this point.
I think we got to go with November 1st or 2nd.
Good date.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything before that?
That's Halloween. You know?
Yeah, clear it up.
They got to just stick to the format. Come on, Halloween, Christmas.
Yes. Did you think, whilst recording this song in 1994, that this would be something that would carry you? I mean, some people genuinely just wait for All I Want for Christmas to come out every single year. Like, it's not even about Christmas anymore. It's actually just about your song. Is that something that you ever anticipated happening?
I had no idea that would be the situation. Because how can you? Mm-hmm. I mean, any song you write, you hope it's a success or in some way successful. But that has really, it kind of blew me away that happened.
I love that, though. Okay, I've got a final question.
Uh-huh.
Because my go-to karaoke song is absolutely always be My Baby. You don't want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
There's one thing my mum taught me, is if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say it. And this would be a singing version of events. You don't want to hear me doing that.
Okay,
but it's my go-to karaoke song. But do you have one of your own? Is there a karaoke song that Mariah Carey's like, this is the song I sing, even if it's one of your own?
I've just never done karaoke.
What? You've never done karaoke?
No, maybe once or twice in different parts of the world, but yeah. Once in China on a boat, I think.
Okay. Do you remember what you sang?
I think it was my song. I think it was Hero.
Okay. Oh, good. It's a good selection. I mean, you can sing it. It's your song. But I kind of see you as like Stevie Wonder kind of.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anything Stevie is amazing, but they don't always have the right songs on those things.
Agreed. Someone has to take Mariah Carey karaoke. I feel like it's an English tradition.
Let's make it a tradition. Let's figure it out.
Except
that I have a lot of early
interviews,
yes,
press,
all the
work.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to go to sleep early so that
What time's bedtime?
Oh, I don't know. 11.
We'll have you in and out of karaoke by 11. I thought you were going to say like 8 p.m.
Oh, no.
But you could do like a hard 7, hard 10 karaoke. No alcohol. We don't want to mess up the voice. No. And then bed by 11. You'll be good to go. Just
all right, let's try and figure it out.
Let's do that. All right, guys, make some noise for the lovely Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
It's great to talk to you.
Great to meet you too.